Also, what has happened to the refugee camp near Tripoli, Nahr Albared, which was demolished a few years ago? How is the progress on rebuilding that camp?
Thank you. I'm glad you asked me these questions. I'm glad you asked the question about Nahr al-Bared. Of course, that's I didn't go into too many details, but that's exactly the same kind of crisis, victim of another crisis, right? You know, Nahr al-Bared was destroyed, if you recall, in 2007. In 2008, there was a conference in Vienna, chaired by Abu Mazen and by Prime Minister Signora at that time of Lebanon, and my predecessor. And a budget was established. I think it's about $350 million for reconstructing this camp. The responsibility was given to UNRWA, which was a huge responsibility. Up to now, we've got just over half of that money. And every year it becomes more difficult to get that money because of so many competing crises in the region. The Americans, the US, some European countries, Saudi Arabia have been generous in funding, but we need especially Arab donors to step up to that plate. And I've tried very hard with Qatar, Kuwait, and others, but it has been difficult so far. You know, people are also a bit reluctant to pour this type of money in a rather unstable situation. But what we tell them, if you don't rebuild Nahr al-Bared, you add an element of instability, especially in northern Lebanon. Tripoli is a very complicated area.
A follow up